Cool, cool, cool. All right, so let us see here. I'm here with Brad. Actually, Brad, how about you interview? Like, I'll be the game master. You be the talker.
Oh, you're
We love
putting
your voice.
so much pressure on me right now. Hey y'all, it's me and Jesse. We're going to be playtesting a card game that was created by our benevolent overlord Jesse. So why don't you introduce what you've created and give us a little bit of background about it and what we're going to be doing today?
Sure. So I got this idea. Um, I actually had bought tokens from some site. I don't remember what site it was, but it was these tokens, and they were really really pretty. And I was like, I don't really have a use for these square tokens. I usually use circle tokens. Didn't really matter, but the art was beautiful, but I just didn't have a use for them at the moment. So I thought, how can I utilize these tokens to be seen by my players? I just want to use them for something. So I came up with the idea of a card game where you can kind of collect them throughout your campaign and go to tournaments and win prizes and uh, learn information from individuals who want to play the card game, or to choose like a random card from the loser's deck, or choose a card from the loser's deck that you choose, things of that nature. So I just kind of threw something together really quick, and shockingly, a lot of my players actually did enjoy it. Not just Brad's group, but my other side group enjoyed it a lot. So I decided to actually write it up and put it into GM Binder and have a PDF for it, so I could have official rules and tables and stat blocks and everything for the future. So I currently have a 103 or 4 page document dedicated to this game. So, Brad, if you want to show them what it looks like.
Yep. And what we are looking at right now is just a say proprietary blend. Still needs refinement.
Yeah, it's not out in public yet. It's definitely needs a lot more play testing. So that's what we're currently working on right now, is play testing it. And I'm going to give it to a few other groups, see what they say, see what any critiques are. A lot of misspellings, a lot of miscommas, a lot of miss periods or capitalizations. So definitely want to polish it up a little bit before we actually send it out into the wild. But in terms of cost, it will cost roughly $100 for my group that Brad is in, and everyone else it's for free. So it should be pretty easy to get access to once we set it free. All right,
Hey,
so
wait a minute. I wasn't told about this. You charging me right now?
yeah, by the second,
All right. Well,
uh,
let's do
my
this
time
fast.
is worth a lot. All right, so if you go scroll down, Brad, and just kind of go look around, you can see there's how to play, there's general rewards, cultural norms. This is going to be based in the world of Tataris. We have the item cards, which are really short descriptions, and then we have the buying and your first deck. Now, my tables look a lot different on my PDF currently. I did not give this to Brad yet. I literally changed it maybe an hour beforehand. We have a little page for you to kind of add on to your character sheet for your deck, and then right here we have all of the stat blocks, and you can just scroll, 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 and you can just see how far these things are going to go. And Brad, if you could scroll back up to the how to play at the very top of the page. Um, so when you look at this, um, the how to play, in essence, you just need 20 cards, and determining how many you want to play with, either 4, 6, or 8, depending on how quick of a game you want. If you want to play a real fast game, literally takes less than 5 minutes, 4 cards. If you want to take a little bit longer, maybe a tournament style, a little bit longer of a game, it's going to be around 8 minutes. So what you do is you just flip a coin and determine who goes first. Brad, you have your d20.
Yes, sir.
Roll it. I got a 5.
18.
Okay, so you'll go first. Or you could flip a coin, do whatever you want to do, however you want to determine who goes first. So Brad would go first, and I would go second. We would, of course, draw our hand first of whatever it is, 4, 6, 8, and then Brad would place his card down. I would get a chance to look at it and think to myself, do I want to try to beat him, or do I just want to throw a low card and hope that I can rebound next time and save my good cards for later? Or have an item card, and you can strategize depending on if you go first or second. Once you've done that, you can use your ability And once both cards are out, you can either use an item card or you can use your ability shown on the stat block itself, which we'll get to in a moment. And then once you use your ability, depending if you get a modifier or not, you might get a +3, a +6, a +10. You might get some weird fancy special ability where you get to look at the other player's hand and remove that from their hand, or remove a card, or burn all their cards and throw them into the discard pile. Every single card I tried to make as unique as possible. But after that, you would roll for the environment, and we have 10 environments. And again, you get a plus or minus modifier depending on what environment you're in. So for instance, a red dragon would be really good in a like a fire plane kind of scenario. And I have a scorching desert dunes. I think they would get like a +3, but in a positive plane of existence, they would get a -3 because they're technically, usually according to the lore, evil. So that would be like a modifier you'd add there. And then whichever card has the higher attack after the modifiers wins the round. So if you have 4 cards, it would technically be the best 3 out of 4. If there is a tie between the rounds, you just keep going, grab a card from your deck, and play it immediately. And that will determine who's going to win the game overall, whenever it's sudden death, in essence. And if there's any game master rulings, I just always leave the ruling up to the game master. If it's like maybe I forgot to specify something and I need to make a quick adjustment right then and there in the game, I just put that little game master always has the final say in the ruling for a misinterpretation, just in case. All right, so from there, Brad, do you have your deck ready, or do you want to roll for it?
I think rolling for it might be a good idea. Just a little bit part of the playtesting, I guess. See if the dice are loaded against me today.
Oh, they're always loaded. All right, so the first thing is you're going to roll on the general card table 15 times. And I'm going to help you out with this because I have the official page, so you don't have to scroll or anything. You just got to go to the buying cards page. And go ahead and give me a D100 if you have a D100.
I just put my dice away.
I'm sorry. I should have remembered this.
It's all right.
You also need all of them. You'll need a D12, a D10, and maybe a D8.
Yeah, just grab the bag. $25.
All right, so 25. So that's any non-dragon, non-gargantuan card. And we are going to just keep that 25, and I'm going to scroll down. You don't have to move. I'll move it because I can go pretty fast. And 25. And go ahead and give me odds or even. Hold on. Give me a D20. And if it's above an 11, it's the second. If it's below 11, it's the first card.
What if it's an 11?
Then that's the second card. Bearded Devil. Go ahead and write down Bearded Devil on your notebook.
All right.
And do another D100.
57. 7. Yes.
All right, roll a D20.
3.
Okay, it's the first card. Scrolling. 58. Nope. 3. Gyno Sphinx. Nice. Go ahead and write that down. That's GYN.
Yeah, they can't see my writing. I'm just going to write it how it is. I know what it is.
Yeah, I was just letting you know because you can just Control F this document. So if you want to see like its stats, it's really quick. Control F, which again, when we were playing on Roll20, that was always an issue because it was like, shit, I gotta go find whatever this is, but we didn't have a Control F function on Roll20, so it was a real pain in the butt to try and like find the card, find the statistics, and then go that route. So, yeah, roll another D100.
So for time, I would imagine we'll just roll, say 4, and then get into a game.
Sure, I like that idea. I don't like that idea because we're gonna need to get a whole deck of 20. It won't work with just 4, because you'll need a bunch of things.
I got a 2.
All right, so go ahead and roll again.
Got another 2.
Roll again.
Oh no. 10.
All right, 10. And roll your d20.
15.
All right. Go ahead and roll another d100. That was an adult green dragon, so you don't get that yet.
15.
Roll again. That was an ancient copper dragon.
Oh my god. 8.
All right. And you get the acolyte. Acolyte. And whenever you're ready, roll a d100 and a d20 at the same time to save time.
47 and a nat 1.
Nat ones aren't necessarily bad. Yet.
Yeah. Yet.
Flame Skull.
Ooh. We haven't fought too many of those. I'm kind of surprised.
There were a few that you guys passed up.
That's usually how it is. 78 and 4. Man, this d20 is not for me.
A Quasit. Yeah, you guys passed up a bunch of flame skulls in Vethin's Hold, actually. There was a big encounter that you guys avoided. You skirted that encounter completely, and I was pretty amazed.
I don't even remember what we would have done to avoid that.
Exactly. That's why it would have been really funny.
62 and 10.
Ice Devil.
69 and 10.
Minotaur.
You really couldn't put a succubus at 69?
It's in alphabetical order. There is a succubus in here.
75 and a 3.
Ho, 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 you lucky duck. Planetar. That one's a great card.
$92 and an 8. Wow, this d20 is bad.
92. Hold on, let me check the... Is that above... Nope, you had to get 95. Okay, so 92. And what was it?
8.
Of rock.
$18 and a 5.
Wow. Andro Sphinx. You got both Sphinxes.
Now, normally, what are the CRs of a Gyno Sphinx and an Andro Sphinx?
If I had to guess, I want to say like 14-ish, 15s in the mid-teens.
So they're pretty strong.
Yeah, they're real strong.
Wunderbar. 78 and a natural 20.
78. I'm kind of upset. You're getting really good cards. Rakshasa.
We ran into a Rakshasa, I believe, last campaign, right?
You're gonna have to remind me.
It was toward the end, right before we went into the warehouse in Waterdeep.
I gotta tell you, I don't remember. That was so long ago. It feels so long ago.
I'm surprised I remembered, but I remember because I was doing some shady shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. That was a great ending to your character.
I like to think so. 80 and a 16. It just means we'll never see that staff ever again in any campaign.
Rock. R-O-C. Oh, that's a gargantuan. I'm sorry. Roll again.
3. Man.
Roll again.
So I assume I have to re-roll just because they're things in like the legendary pack, or
Yeah, exactly. Anything that's gargantuan and anything that is a dragon, it would just be like there's a lot of dragons in here, and they kind of fill out this 100 group or 200 group of creatures actually quite a lot. So I wanted to make sure that the statistics kind of did away with that. You're still getting great individuals, but yeah.
another natural 20.
For your D100.
Oh, still re-rolling because I kept getting the larger items.
Okay. Okay, let's see. I'll just do it to 20. 26. Nope. 20, and you get an Ankylosaurus. A-N-K-Y-L. Ankylosaurus. What number are you at?
I am at 13 right now.
All right, 2 more.
38 and 17.
38. And 17. Deva. I swear, you are really getting it good.
Hey, this is it's payback for when you whooped me last time we played. 36 and a 15.
Cultist. All right, that's a easy one. All right, is that all 15 then?
Yes, sir.
All right, so go ahead and roll on the item card pack. So give me a D100.
94.
Ooh. Roll on. You get a dispel. Just write in a dispel, and you can read what that does. Dispel removes the effect of an item card immediately.
I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be fun.
And roll another D100.
34.
34. You roll on the empowerment card table. Give me a D12.
10.
10. You gain the empowerment monstrosity. So empowerment : monstrosity. So your cards with the monstrosity type now gain +3 until the end of the game.
Till the end of the game.
Yep. So if you get an item card, if you get that empowerment on your first hand, you want to play that like immediately. Yeah. So that makes longer games make item cards really valuable if you get them. And now we're going to do our dragons. So here we go. Your dragon pack. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
93.
Damn. All right. So you get your adult dragon. Go ahead and give me a D10.
Just gonna say I don't have a D10, but I've been using it this whole time. 5.
Copper adult dragon. Okay. Give me a D100.
Come on, 100. 17.
All right. Give me a D10.
9.
What is that? Wormling. So a white dragon wormling.
76.
76 is a young dragon. Give me a D10.
4.
And you get a young bronze dragon. So, by my count, that should be all 20.
You would be correct.
Excellent. All right, so we should be good to go now. I'm going to bring this up here so it's on my other screen so I can actually see it nicely. And we're going to get to my deck. So I already rolled on my deck. Didn't get anything too crazy in terms of creatures, but I did, in fact, get a legendary, which I'm pretty excited for. But you got two legendary creatures, I believe.
Well, I hope we got it wrong.
Yeah. All right. So it's as simple as this. We're playing a four card game. Roll a d20 4 times, and whichever number it is, that's the card that you get. So hopefully you put numbers next to all these cards so that it's easily accessible and easy. So I'm going to roll mine. I get a 5. And then write it down, your card.
Ooh, this is looking good.
This is not looking good for me.
All right, I've got my 4.
And last one. Wow. Wow.
It's either really good or really bad.
All right, so let's roll. So let's roll a d20. See who goes first. I got a 4.
13.
All right, go ahead and drop your card first. Which one is first for you?
It will be the cultist.
Okay. So you can control F, and you can find your cultist is right there, nice and easy. And I'm gonna put down. I'm gonna put down the phase spider.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's kind of hard to type while I have a microphone directly in my face. All right, so at this point is the time to do an item card. I'm going to use the empowerment undead empowerment. So from now on, my undead cards gain an extra +3. And because I used it, I get to roll again on my deck. So I get to pick up another card. Okay. Well, that's good. All right, so now you may use your special ability. You may use one of them. You cannot use 2 of them. Now, if it says something along the lines of, if you use this and it allows you to use another special ability, then that's different. But you can only choose one. So which one would you like to choose?
I'm definitely going to go with Scimitar and hope for the best.
All right, so what do you have to roll?
D6, and I got a 6. So I get +3.
Beautiful. So what's your attack now?
It is dependent on the environment. So base attack
what's it
is
currently?
Currently 6.
Okay. So 6, and I'm at a 4. And if I get a bite, yeah, I'm going to use a bite and hopefully get a 5 or a 6. Balls. I do not. All right, so at this point, roll for the environment. You get the honors to roll a d10.
I got a 2.
Arctic tundra /sea. I get a -2.
I get a 0.
Okay, so you're at 6. I'm at a 2. I have a passive, Ethereal Jaunt. If this card loses the round, roll a d20. On a 19 or 20, gain a +3. If it is higher than the opponent's card, the round ends in a draw. Unfortunately, even with that +3, I would still lose. So currently, the score is Brad 1, Jesse 0. All right, it is my turn now. So Brad, you won that first round, and I'm going to play my card. and that is the aboleth.
Hmm. All right. I'm gonna play the Deva.
Okay. At this point, do you have any item cards or no?
Not in the hand.
Okay, that's fine. So that would be my special ability first. What did the Deva base attack?
9.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with just a basic tentacle. Just go for it. 5. Okay, sweet. So that is a 16 total so far.
Ooh, I don't like that. I assume the aboleth is not a devil.
It is
So
not as an aberration.
yeah. So we're just gonna go with the regular old mace, which I do not get.
Okay. What would have been? What's your other ability?
Angelic Smite. Roll a d20 on a 19 or 20. Gain a +8.
So I'm just strategizing for you. If you would have rolled that and gotten it, what would you have been at? You would have been at a 17.
Yeah,
So
barely.
yeah. Okay, so you trust in the environment, or was hoping for the environment to help you out. All right, so go ahead and roll that d10 for the environment. I think it pretty much no matter what, I think I win.
Yeah, I only get a +3. Got a 4.
Vast mountain range / squall. I get a -2, so that's a 14.
Yeah, no dice for me.
All right, so that is 1 for Jesse and 1 for Brad. And it is your turn first.
We'll go with the Minotaur.
All right, I'm going to put down the doppelganger.
I don't like that.
So it is your turn to do a special ability if you so choose. My base attack is 6.
Hmm. I'm going to use the charge ability. So it'll be a +6 on a 19 or 20 on a d20.
Now, does the Minotaur have a ability above that?
It has Great Axe.
And does it allow you to use the charge if it hits?
Yes. See,
Okay.
this is why we do playtesting, because I don't know any of
Oh,
these.
yeah. No, that's great. So that's one of those situations where you'd want the easier roll first, gain that little bit of jump, and then use the charge ability where you get that extra little boost if you do hit it.
Which I do not.
Oof. All right, so I'm going to use just a basic slam, which will give me a +3, and I do not, so I'm at a base level of 6. Go ahead and roll a d10.
So, yeah. A 6.
Underworld Crystalline Hollow. -2. I get a 4.
I got a +1 for 7.
Okay. Well, that is 1 for Brad. And I believe we're down to our last card.
Yes, we are.
Earth Elemental is what I put down. The Earth Elemental.
Oh, you're going to love this then. The Dino Sphinx.
What's your base?
9.
Hey, Earth Elemental is also 9.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, it's my turn first. So what do I want to do? I'm going to use the Diamond in the Rough. Roll a d20. On a 20, you may look through your deck and replace this card with that chosen creature card. The new card gains a +3, and you may utilize its special abilities. So, here we go.
Oh, no.
Oh, 15. Nothing. So we're both at a +9. So you can strategize how you want to do it.
I was thinking revealed truth, but it's hard to show the hand.
When you have nothing in your hand.
Yeah. But I will go with roar. So roll a d20 On a 15 to 17, gain a +2. On an 18 to
Yeah.
19, +6, or a 20, gain +8.
That's one of the best moves in the game.
It would be nice if I didn't get a 2.
Oh, you got a 2? Ah,
Yeah.
bummer. All right, roll a d10.
Now, I have zeros for all of the modifiers except for Underworld, Crystalline, Hollow, which is a positive. Got an 8.
And I have +3s. Xenomundus, which means foreign world. I get a +0.
Also got a +0.
So that's a draw, which makes it so that Brad wins the overall game.
I'll take my prize now.
All right, I'll give you a discount on the game when it comes out to $99. All right, you want to play again?
Sounds good to me.
Let's do an 8-card game, if that's okay with you.
It's fine by me.
All right, start rolling and start gathering. Okay. So far, so decent.
And what happens if you roll a duplicate?
Roll again.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Can you hear my rolls?
No, but can you hear mine?
I cannot, but I want to.
Oh. I've been using metal dice. I don't normally
Me
get
too! Okay, have we gotten... I have not... This is ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. Come on, give me something decent. Come on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh.
Oh, finally.
You know, I don't think this ended out as well for me as I thought it would.
Same here, so don't worry about it. All right, roll a d20. Let's see who goes first. I got a 2.
At a 14.
All right, you go first.
I will throw out the cultist.
Okay, I will throw out the giant crocodile.
Not looking good for you, buddy.
The giant crocodile has a base of 9.
Yeah.
And all right, so you go first. What would you like to do?
I'm going to go for recruit. So, rolling a d20 on a 17 or a 20, I can take out a bandit card, and the base attack and all modifiers are additive.
Pause. Do you have a bandit card?
No.
So then you can't use it.
We'll
Also, that is a good thing you told me this, because that's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to bring out other cultists. So I'm glad that you pointed that out, and I'm going to go find the cultist card and change it right now.
I did get the 6 for the scimitar, so it's a total of 6 right now.
All right, so I changed that. Perfect. Total of 6. I'm going to do a, I don't have any more crocodiles, so I'm going to do I'm going to go big, snap. On a 19 or 20, gain a +6, and I got a 15, nothing. So I'm just at a base 9. Go ahead and roll a d10.
So what's your modifier for temperate forest?
+1.
Got it. I am losing this anyway. That was a
You got
100.
You were at a +3, weren't you?
Yeah, so it was 6.
Okay, yeah. All right,
4.
so that is... Jay is a 1 win, and Brad is 1 loss.
Wait. What was the vast mountain range for you?
+0.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so now it is my turn next. And let's see. I'm going to throw out the Yeti.
I'm going to throw out the Vrock.
Okay. The Yeti has a base of a 9. And at this point, I'm going to use the environment, vast mountain range. All things that, what is it? Yeah, vast mountain range. Is it this next turn or the next turn? Oh, I gotta look it up. Urgh. Item, environment, vast mountain range. The environment for the next round is vast mountain range. So the next round is guaranteed to be vast mountain range, not this round. Which is dumb. I should change that, but oh well. Too late. All right, so I played that, and I'm going to use my bite. Nope, I'm going to use Chilling Gaze. D20. 19 or 20, your opponent's card is pushed to the side and stays to the side until the very last round, during which it is played as if it came from your opponent's hand that round like normal. Also, I'm going to pick up a new card because I use my environment card, and I re-roll 14. Okay, cool. And now I'm going to roll for my Chilling Gaze. Hot damn, 19. Your cards is pushed to the side and stays to the side until the very last round. Play another card.
All right. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll go with the Deva again.
All right, what you got?
It is a base attack of 9. And
Okay. You may use your special ability.
it is not a devil, correct?
Yeti is not a devil, it's a monstrosity.
You sure he's not a Yeti devil?
Nope.
Well, go big or go home. Angelic Smite. Come on, baby. No, 13.
All right.
So, who's rolling for the environment?
You are.
Got a tree.
Scorching Desert Dunes. -2 for me.
Flat 0.
All right, so that's a you win. Brad wins the second round. Very nice. All right, Brad, it's your turn.
Let's go with the Ice Devil.
I'm going to go with the Young Silver Dragon.
Ooh.
And it is your turn to do your special ability.
I'm going to go with the Bite. I'll get a 19 one of these days. Not today. That is a 13.
What's your base right now?
14.
All right, I'm going to use a claw. And let's see. Nope. So I'm also at 14. Roll environment.
Come on. 1.
Temperate Forest, +0.
+0.
Is that a draw?
Yeah.
It is a draw. Okay. So there goes that. So now it is my turn. I'm going to put down the Triceratops.
Oh. I'm going to go with the Ankylosaurus.
All right, I have a base of a 9. What are you at?
Base 7.
All right, I'm going to do the gore, and if I get it, then I get a charge. I do not get it, so I do not get that. Do I have any other beasts that have packed tactics? Nope, I do not. So bump that, and it's your turn. Your ability.
Well, I'll just go with the tail, going for the little bit less, but more. No, okay, I got a 3.
Okay. And so roll environment, and we'll see what happens.
I assume they're pretty much the same modifier for the environments.
Yeah, probably similar.
I got a 1.
Temperate Forest, +3, 12.
+3, 10.
Okay, that's a win for Jesse. And it's your turn.
What do I have left? Go with the young bronze dragon.
Yellow. Yellow?
Young.
Or young?
Young.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's the sound of someone who doesn't have shit. Looking at all my potentials. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm gonna use the Rust monster. Has a +3 to its base attack.
Hmm. You know what we forgot? To use the
What?
card for the Vast Mountain Range. Last turn was Vast Mountain Range.
You are right, and I definitely forgot. So maybe what we have to do is change the environment to make it that round specifically, because anything further than that would be
Might not remember.
difficult to remember. Yeah. And also, as we play this, I'm starting to see that these D6s and D20s, they rarely hit. Kind of makes the game not as fun. It's more fun when you get a hit. So I think what I'm going to do is lower the DC by several percentage points on everything, so that it'll be more likely that you'll get it to work rather than not work.
Yeah, I like that.
But anyway, so what's your ability?
I'm just going to go with a good old-fashioned claw. I don't think the dragon needs too much to beat the rust monster. Didn't get it.
All right, I'm going to use an accurate strike. Didn't get that. Roll environment. I don't think it matters. You're going to get, or I'm just going to get crushed.
6 minus 2.
+3. I'm at a 6.
I'm at an 8.
Yep, didn't matter. All right, so there's that. Also, as we're playing, I'm like editing this document because I can already see so many misspellings, and like it's like a 19 or 29 gain +6. Well, it's not gonna hit a 29, so I'm glad I'm seeing these edits. So whose turn is it? That was you won, and did you go first?
Yes.
Yes, you went first. So my turn. I'm gonna put out the I cannot pronounce this. The Peter. It's a dinosaur. Paternodon.
Pteranodon?
There we go. Yeah, sure, yeah.
The flying one?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one.
Oh, well, you're not going to like this. We're going with the adult copper dragon.
Yeah, that's not gonna be great. All right, in that case, I'm gonna use the bite to hopefully gain a +3. Oh, I saw it. It's a no. It's a no.
You know what? Let's try acid breath just for extra salt in the wound. This is going to be the time I get it. Nope.
Did you get it?
No, I got
Oh,
13.
okay. All right. Roll environment, even though it doesn't matter. Pretty much.
Well, negative plane of existence.
Oh, I have a +0, so I'm at a 6.
I have a -3, so it's 12.
All right, here comes the last one, and I wonder what you're gonna play.
Yeah,
It's only one card.
It's a surprise for everybody.
So what is it again?
It has to be the Varrock.
Cool. What is your base?
7.
7. So I went first. You went first. So you go first. I play my face spider. It's your special ability first.
Yeah, we're going with the beak.
The beak. Go ahead and roll it.
I did not get the beak.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Bite. Come on. Come on. Come on. 4. Didn't get it.
Yes. Yes.
Underworld. Underworld. Underworld.
Underworld.
Is it really?
Yeah, I got a 6.
+2, which gives me a 6.
It's a -3, so I'm at 4.
That is a win for Jesse. And guess what? We are at a draw between rounds. Go ahead and roll a d20 and pick up a card from your deck. Obviously, don't pick up one that is a repeat. That's a repeat.
That's a repeat.
17. Yes. All right. So whose turn is it? you went first, so my turn to go first. I choose you, Aboleth.
And I choose you, Androsphinx.
God damn it. I choose Psychic Penetration on a D20, a 19 or 20, gain +8. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Nope.
All right, let's go with Roar. So it's 15, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
That's such a good freaking...
It would be nice if I could roll double digits. I got an 8.
Got an 8. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about the mechanics, I think I like the roar mechanic, where it kind of what do you call it?
It's tiered.
Tiered, exactly. So my tentacle could be a D6, but on a 1 to 2, it's a +1. On a 3 to 4, +2. On a so on and so forth. So like that could be the way to do it, actually.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of editing.
That's just adding some words. Come on.
Yeah.
So
But, yeah.
what's your base attack?
12.
Ooh. All right.
What you got?
Got a 3. Scorching Desert Dunes.
Fuck! That's a 9 for me. -3 for a 9.
It is a flat 0 for a base attack of 14.
Gosh darn it. That's so bad one.
2-0, baby.
Eevely. Oh, well. Well, let's see. Let's pull out... let's just take a moment. So if you want, I think you're still on the stream. Let me go back to the screen. Let's go to... I want to show people the ancient black dragon. So just kind of go up a little bit. Or you can, do that. That works too.
Be nice if I could tell.
And if you see the ancient black dragon here, obviously very powerful, very strong. And the way that I kind of thought about this was the call kin. Yes, you get 3 tiers of dragon in your deck. So you get a wormling or a young or an adult or an ancient, but you can't have like an adult and an adult. You have to have at least one of each minimum. Or one of the 3, one of the 4. No, 3 of the 4. Jesus Christ, I know math. So the idea here is that call kin makes you want to get the same color of a young and an adult and an ancient. So if you have the same color, all of a sudden you can snag your, if you have a wormling, you play that wormling, call kin, and if you have an adult and an ancient black dragon, a wormling, black dragon wormling, then you just get your adult and ancient black dragons immediately. So that could be like super powerful if you have the same colors. So that's kind of the concept that I have there. But yeah, I think looking through this, what I'm probably going to do is make it tiered so that we at least get some sort of a modifier. Because it's always fun to roll and be like, oh, I got a +1 or a +2 or a +3. But if you get +0, it's like, well, I just wasted a roll. That's boring. So I think I do like the system. Now thinking about the statistics about it, it's tougher because on a 19 or 20 gain, like I'm looking at the Allosaurus, on a 19 or 20 gain a +6 versus a bite, you gain a +3. Now, the bite has a 33.333% chance of working, but the ambush has a 10% chance of working. So how do I make this tiered and balanced at the same time? Like, why would I ever want to choose bite over ambush if ambush is tiered and bite is also tiered? So I might have to brainstorm this one a little bit.
Maybe make it a passive that... Maybe make like the bite a passive that happens if you get a specific environment, like a favored environment kind of thing.
Yeah, I was thinking something along the lines of on a 20, gain a +6, and then tiered all the way down to 15 where you gain a +1. So +1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 20. And then a bite, so that leaves you with a, what's the chances of that? Even if you get a +3, to get a +3, you need to get an 18 or higher. Am I doing the math? No, 17 or higher, right?
Yeah.
So to get a +3, if I do that kind of a tier, it has to be a 17 or higher, which is only a 10, 20% chance, right?
Give or take.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So the reward is potentially higher, but if you don't get above a 15, you get nothing. So maybe that's what we can do. And whereas a bite is just a +1, +2, +3 for a 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. So it's much more stable. You are guaranteed a modifier, but it's going to be minimal. Whereas with ambush, you might get a modifier, you might not, but the tiers make it higher. So that could be something to look into. Um,
Yeah, I
yeah,
feel
I like.
like the bite and the claw is more of something just maybe to push you over the edge or guarantee it, whereas like the ambush for the Allosaurus is, oh crap, I'm down. It's a Hail Mary kind of thing.
Exactly. And that's kind of what I wanted, but the whole I don't know. Um yeah, like that's really what I wanted. I wanted that Hail Mary, but I feel like it's still too little. Like only a 10% chance. In my head it makes sense, but when we start playing it, like how often did we actually hit that? Never. So I don't know. I don't really like that. I want you guys to hit it, and I want there to be that tension there of like a good chance that you can hit it, but also a good chance that your enemy might be able to get it too. Which I think raises the stakes a little bit more, and it makes it so that just the person with the higher tiered cards doesn't necessarily win, and that's what I kind of want to uh, emphasize. They don't like landslide you, so that's the idea with that at least.
Right. I
But
mean, play testing. This is the first iteration, so I expect a lot of this stuff will be ironed out as it's used or refined.
mhm. But I think that's what I will do in the future. And in terms of the open gaming license, I also learned a lot. I've been doing a lot of open game license. Excuse me. I've been making like a bunch of different documents for D&D, especially for our homebrew, and I had to look into what's illegal and what's not. And if you scroll all the way down to the very bottom of the document, I think I have it here. I had to put in that the copyright at the very end of this document. So um, I just, it's interesting because I'm reading all these things like how do I make sure I don't get sued? So that is one of the things I had to do, and I can only use the stuff from the SRD. I cannot use like Tasha's, Xanathar's, Multiverse of Madness, etc. So I had to really look through the SRD and pray that it was there. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to take it. So that's why you don't see like the crystal dragons in this as well, because I don't think I have legal rights to do it. Now, granted, I'm not selling this thing. I'm not. This is not going to be something that I'm actually going to sell. If anything, I'll send it out as a free PDF to the community. But I just want to make sure no one comes back at me and is like, "Hey, this is illegal."
Always do everything to avoid a cease and desist.
Exactly, exactly. And if I do get a cease and desist, whatever. That's not the end of the world. Wouldn't be the first time.
You've gotten a cease and desist before?
Yeah, it was a what did I get it for? No, nope, never got it. Never mind. I
Well,
was I was looking for a joke in there, but I couldn't come up with a good joke. So
I
I
was
was
gonna
gonna make
say
it like
like fan
something
fiction
sexual.
about Gary Gygax.
Exactly. Yeah, there we go. Exactly. All right. So, what is your thoughts, Brad? What did you think?
I like it. Obviously, a lot of the thoughts you had about the extra abilities was something that I was picking up on. It just seemed like they're more of a rarity than part of the game.
Hmm.
But I mean, the base is there. It just needs a little bit of refining.
Hmm. Okay. And in terms of so now I'm starting to think like, should I change the statistics for getting like a dragon and a legendary? You know what I mean? So when you have a general deck starter pack, You pay 10 gold to whoever, and then you roll 15 D100s. I don't know. Is that something you think I should change? Move it down just a little bit, just to give that legendary monster a potential to come up a little bit more often?
Um, I don't know. I feel like legendaries are kind of, well, they're legendary for a reason, and especially if you're buying like a starter deck, you shouldn't necessarily have them as prevalent because you're just starting out. You bought
Yeah, that's true.
some pre-made deck from the fantasy equivalent of Walmart. You're not gonna exactly walk into a tournament and roll everybody there.
That's true. Scroll back down. I saw the Tarask. Read its special ability.
Game ender on a 19 or 20, you win the game. That yeah.
I mean, even like your base attack alone is gonna end the game.
Yeah, if you get that in a starter deck, that's just not fair.
I also, if I don't know if you noticed, they all I used a calculator, so I actually have a set of rules for the template on how to calculate the base attack and how to calculate all their special abilities, and it's based off of their CR and their main ability or yeah attribute to like hit. So I had to use a calculator for all that, and that's the Tarasks 31, which is just astronomical.
Yeah, that. Oh man, yeah. Just thinking about fighting a Tarask, I don't want to ever do that.
You know, I actually was watching a couple of YouTube channels, and they were like, back in the day, the Tarask was never something you could actually fight in D&D. It was always a story point. Like the Tarask is killing and destroying the kingdom. We need to go get this thing and stop the Tarask. Like you need to open a portal and send the Tarask elsewhere. Like you could not actually fight the Tarask. D&D 5e apparently was one of the first, I think the first, where you can actually fight the Tarask.
Yeah, I remember watching something on the Tarask, and I believe you could kill a Tarask, but you needed like a wish spell. You had to have it taken down to 0, and it was just an insane uh blanking on the word, but it was just a huge checklist of things you had to do, and maybe you got there.
Exactly. So definitely fun looking at the different history of all these different cards. But other than that, Brad, any last minute thoughts?
No, I like it. We've been playing this very sparingly in our games, so I do like it, and I do like that it's getting more fleshed out instead of just having to scroll through Roll20 and trying to find the card you have.
Yep, exactly. And best case scenario, do you have a snipping tool on your computer?
Probably. And snip
Type
out.
into the search bar snipping.
I will do that after the stream.
Oh, okay, that's fine. But anyway, yeah, don't want to see all your porn. So anyway, so the snipping tool, like all you got to do is just snip out the little section of the card and then put it into a document yourself, and then there's your entire deck. You don't need to have this whole PDF up loading, and you can just keep your own cards in like your own Word document or something like that. So that's another thought that you could do.
Yeah.
Just an idea.
Just make it a little bit easier, or print out the PDF and make little cards with cardboard if you want to use it in person.
I will not lie. In my Amazon shopping cart, I actually have card paper as well as ink for my printer, as well as one of those straight edge cutters that you can like bring it down and it will cut perfect straight lines, as well as corner cutters for making these cards. So I haven't bought it yet because I didn't want to buy it and like not finish this war card game or whatever. But like if this starts to become popular or even just uh, it becomes decent to be played, I might send each and every one of you a deck, and so that you always have a deck. Um, not just your deck. I would send you each and every card. So literally every single card in the entirety of this. So 100 cards. That'd be a lot. I don't know if I do that. I take that back.
Well, you would for the
We'll
low
see.
price of $99.99.
Oh yeah, I would for the low price of $99.99. Exactly. All right. Well, other than that, thank you so much, Brad. It was great playing with you.
Yeah, I'm glad I won this time. That's my
Don't
takeaway
worry.
from this.
There will be plenty of times. I'm gonna have an NPC in our game that's like have every single legendary in their pack.
The
Just
final boss.
Smoke you.
We
Exactly.
don't have a final boss fight. It's the war card game.
Yes. If you want to fight me, you must first beat me at war.
Oh man, honestly, that would probably be more stressful.
And if you lose, then I get your soul or something like that. Or I'll just escape and you won't be able to find me.
Workshop that.
All right.
I want to see
Well-
that.
Yeah. All right. Well, see you later.
All right, see you later. Viewers, thank you so much for watching, and hope you'll tune in next time.